Welcome to GESARA for Dummies. It is the 1st of April 2025. Let's look at today's news from Professor William Liebenberg. Please like, share and subscribe. Join our Telegram group in the comments below. Also, see in comments attached links. Thank you. Let's go. The GESARA law. The IRS is bracing for a $500 billion drop in revenue as an increasing number of taxpayers could skip submitting their filings in the wake of Department of Government efficiency layoffs. According to a report, taxpayer behavior has changed since President Trump took office and implemented sweeping federal cuts through Elon Musk's Doge. As a result, the IRS has noticed an uptick in online chatter from individuals declaring their intention to not pay taxes this year. The Washington Post reports, citing 3 people with knowledge of tax projections. The tax revolt has started and washed over into the world. Sheriff Trip Kester of Davidson County, North Carolina calls for local citizens to form militias to protect the Constitution. It's getting real, you all. Like I've been saying, we approach shit a bit differently down here. They picked the wrong state to bully. Another disaster for South Africa. South Africa's strained relationship with the US has suffered another blow. The world's biggest economy is reportedly cutting military ties with South Africa and expelling its military attaché. According to the Sunday Times, the US has cut military assistance and cooperation with the South African National Defense Force. The paper cited a memo dated March 13 from the U.S. State Department to Aaron Harding, the chief financial officer of America's Defense Security Cooperation Agency. Colonel Chris Wyatt explains why South Africa was kicked out of America. To take it further, Ramaphosa does it again as the evidence keeps piling up. Cyril spoke on his local communications channel, explicitly saying that they will be taking all the land without compensation. It's the direct opposite of what he says on his international communications channel. Brics GESARA Nations Alliance. Trump confirms Saudi Arabia visit. Could be next month. Maybe a little bit later. Also announces trips to Qatar and possibly other countries like the UAE. Timing for President Putin to advance and cover as much ground as possible in Ukraine in April, May, June, etc. Trump meeting Putin to finalize the Ukraine peace deal in Saudi is the cover for Trump's final arrangements of the petrodollar changeover with oil-producing countries once the crypto regulations are passed. All is event-driven and connected. One event influenced the other. Commodities. What few people know. Some of the 200-plus gold-backed redeemable bonds can be backed by unmined gold. The ZIM 100 trillion was backed by the Elders Gold when it was printed in Germany, but the ZIM billion Special Agro Check Series was backed by the unlimited unmined gold reserves in Zimbabwe, 100% legal. Now, China has discovered 2,000 plus tons of gold worth over $200 billion in the last 6 months. Question. So what does it mean? Answer. When the gold standard is reintroduced, then gold-bearing countries can legally tie their currency to their unmined gold reserves. Payment systems. The U.S. House of Representatives is to hold a hearing on cryptocurrency market structure legislation on April 9. The hearing on April 9 is to advance legislation on digital asset regulation. July 22 is the ultimate date. Regulatory clarity is the key to unlocking XRP's full potential. Cardano ADA founder Charles Hoskinson says, once the stablecoin and market structure bills pass, that opens the floodgates. Apple, Facebook, Google, and Microsoft will put crypto wallets on their platforms. When you add their users, it's 3 billion people. Tip: 3 billion users isn't adoption. It's an inevitability. The real question is, which blockchain is actually built to handle it? More importantly, which system is ISO 20022 compliant? Did somebody say XRP? New Ripple custody AD has been spotted in New York City, trusted by the largest institutions. The countdown for XRP is here. BlackRock CEO Larry Fink says every stock, every bond, every fund, every asset can be tokenized. Historical assets, meaning historical currency. Notes, meaning your bonds and the funds, trusts can be, or better, are being tokenized to pay you. The flow from donated off-ledger gold by the elders, it will be brought on ledger on a blockchain system via digital gold certificates. The tokenizing process. The digital gold certificates will be connected to the value of each gold-backed bond's face value. MCT has a master database asset register spreadsheet of who and how much each bondholder must get paid due to their formal bond registration process, fully controlled by the US DOD. The Seven Kingdoms. The Air Force Base in Greenland is known as Pituffik Space Base, formerly called Thule Air Base. It is operated by the United States Space Force and is located on the northwest coast of Greenland. Question: who owns Greenland? Greenland is part of Denmark, and the country's links to the territory date back to Norse settlers arriving at the island over a millennium ago. Denmark colonized the island in the 1700s, and the territory has gained more autonomy in recent decades, though Denmark still controls its foreign relations. Some Greenlanders have called for full independence from Denmark in recent years. That sums up your Tuesday news. See you tomorrow.